playing anything interesting recently?
No, I haven't really been playing anything much at the moment. I'm somewhat looking forward to. It's already out now on Game Pass, but have you heard of Atomfall?
Oh yeah, I was watching a review of it. It looks fun.
Yeah, it looks fun. Looks like it's like a British version of Fallout. So I think in the next week or so, I might jump in and see what that's all about. But yeah, nothing at the moment. What about yourself?
I've been playing Split Fiction with my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, nice. It Takes Two,
Yeah,
same company, right?
that's a lot of fun, but we are pretty early on, so maybe we'll get a review out when we finished it. But you were playing Marvel Rivals, weren't you?
Yeah. Me and my brother still dipping in and out of that every now and again. It's just such it's a very fun, well made game.
I just bounced off of those games. I tried with Marvel Rivals. I really tried because I like the concept of like a Marvel-inspired Overwatch
Yeah.
style game. But I don't know. Like I'm just not good at them, man. I just die and it's frustrating, and I just walk around and I don't know what I'm doing. I just feel like an old man trying to play a game, even though I've been gaming all my life and I consider myself to be decent at it. But these games just don't work for me. I'm not good at that. But I will try again.
Well, people are so damn good at these things and just dedicate their whole lives to it. So it's it's hard to compete sometimes.
Yeah, I tried it like the day after it was live, and already people were doing insane things with their characters. And I was just like walking around as Wolverine, being like, what am I supposed to do now? So yeah, not for me, I guess.
But yeah, really well made game, and I like the ethos of it all. It's obviously all free, and they're dropping loads of free characters, and yeah, it's I think it will continue to be a success for a while.
That's always good. What is for me, unlike Marvel Rivals, and I wanted to briefly recommend to you and whoever is listening, is this little game called Nine Souls.
I haven't, no.
So it's basically like a 2D platformer, I guess, with very punishing combat. It's so frustrating. It's so hard. At the beginning, it's just like you die all the time. Have you ever played Sekiro? Like it's one of those From Software games.
I've not, but I know Sekiro, yeah.
Yeah, Sekiro, I don't know what the right pronunciation is, but like it's very parry-based combat, right? You need to parry to be able to attack.
You fucking double rolling everywhere around opponents all the time.
Exactly. It's basically 2D Sekiro in that sense. It's so insanely complex, the way you can just destroy everything in your path, but also die. Like you are a glass cannon.
Yeah.
But basically what I wanted to talk about is just how interesting the game is from like a world building perspective. It's like inspired by Chinese mythology. It's made by a Taiwanese developer, and it has all these Taoist principles and themes and like aesthetic. You play as this character named Yi, who's kind of like a cat person. I know, already losing you there, I guess. But like
Now I'm looking at it. The designs look quite good, actually. It looks quite cool.
the designs are amazing. He is basically part of this alien civilization of cat people who enslaved humanity. You start off in like this village of humans. You live in this simulation, basically. It's so interesting. The look of the world and like the characters that you encounter, it's so original, in my opinion. And it's really just once you get used to the combat, which is again really punishing, and the first few hours are just grinding to get a little bit better at it. But like you get into the story, and the story is this revenge. This guy needs to kill the 9 souls, take their soul seals, and do something, which you will learn what it is later in the story. And these 9 souls are basically these powerful deities, these characters who are in charge of this huge colony that was supposed to save these species of cat alien people from a disease. Not going too into it because it's a very complicated storyline, but basically at the core of it, it's a very simple revenge story where you go to a new area and you meet this soul governing this area, and you need to fight your way through a bunch of mini bosses and monsters, and then get to these bosses who are tough as nails, super hard. There's one specific boss that I spent, I don't know, like 2 weeks on and off. I would just leave the game for a few days and then come back and grind a little bit more. And it was so hard, so hard. And I haven't finished it yet because the last boss is kicking my ass currently. So who knows if I'll ever be able to finish it. But it's a really rewarding and fun experience if you are into that kind of stuff. It's kind of like Metroidvania: explore, kill, find, grow your character, and very rewarding combat system and progression system. So yeah, really fun little game.
Yeah, no.
The reason why I bought a PS5, just a little 2D game, I guess. But
Have you played Black Myth Wukong?
I haven't. It's on the list, like everything.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet either, but I was wondering if it's like a similar sort of mythology to that, or it's any of the similar sort of designs or anything, because that's a lot of sort of Chinese mythology, isn't
I
it?
think there's a lot of overlapping of like you have things in this that are taken straight from Chinese mythology, but of course they are interpreted, like characters' names and places. They're real places in the world, like in China and in Chinese history, but they are in this case reinterpreted through the lens of this alien civilization who is trying to conquer death, which is one of the interesting aspects of the story. You know, like the fact that you respawn every time. It's not just that you respawn because you died and you need to keep playing the
It's
game.
actually part of the story.
It's part of the story that you respawn because you have this flower inside, this power to bring your body back.
Oh, cool. I always like that when games incorporate their like respawn elements. Have you ever played Sifu?
No, but it's on the list too. Yeah,
Yeah, that's another game that sort of its
they're
whole.
making a movie about that.
Yeah, it's a very cool idea. Yeah, and I like it when games play on that aspect of the respawn element.
Yeah. And it's also something that you probably would enjoy. It's really gory, like unexpectedly based on the art style, right? There's some scenes where these characters are just torn apart, blood everywhere, fucking guts. It uses this manga kind of aesthetic. Sometimes there's little cutscenes with like comic book panels, and it's really well made. I think the aesthetic of it, it's just so interesting. Yeah, bursts of unexpected violence all over this game. So yeah, it's really fun time, but it's tough. It's really tough. So yeah, recommended.
Nice, I'll have to check it out.